In this video, we're going to be unboxing and assembling this V9 G60 e-bike. A link to this bike is above and also in the description. So let's get started on unboxing and assembling. What we have in this box is the toolkit, the pedals, the keys, the assembly manual, the charger, and the front brake rotor is here, and also the axle. To remove the bike from the box, you can have a friend help you lift it out or simply lay it down like this. Removing all the packaging from the frame to gain access to the battery. Here I'm removing the keys from the handlebar, and then I'm going to use the key for the battery to unlock it from the frame and get the battery charging. Here are the specs on the battery. It's a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery. You can source this with an optional 26 amp hour battery, and I have the battery charging while I complete the rest of the assembly. I'm going to use a 4mm hex to remove the stem cap and attach the handlebars. Here I'm connecting the wire from the screen to the main harness so it powers on. I'm going to attach the front brake rotor to the front wheel using a 4mm hex. In this step, I'm going to be inflating the front tire with the pump that came with the bike. Here I'm installing the front wheel. I'm going to make sure that the brake rotor lines up with the brake caliper. I'm turning the wheel around, and then this is the axle bolt. What you're going to do is remove the nut on the one end and the spring and one washer with the lock tab. The other spring and lock tab remain on the side with the brake rotor. I'm going to lift the bike up and install the front wheel. It would help if I had a friend, but it is manageable to do by yourself. You're going to install the lock washer with the little tab into the hole on the fork, and then the spring, then the plastic nut on the end. On the side with the brake rotor, you're going to rotate that lock tab washer up to the top so that it locks into the hole on the fork, and then tighten the axle to finger tight. And then you're going to take the quick release clamp and clamp it down so that it secures the front wheel in place. Here I'm inflating the rear tire to about 15 psi. Please take note not to overinflate. The max tire pressure is 20 psi. In this step, I'm going to install the front fender. I'm going to use the 10mm socket that came with the toolkit and a 5mm hex to secure the front fender to the fork. Here I'm rotating the rubber stoppers or bumpers on the fork so that the fork doesn't clash with the frame. When installing the pedals, please take note that the right pedal is clockwise and the left pedal is counterclockwise. When installing, you're going to use a 15mm wrench that comes with the toolkit. Please take note, there are two keys. One is hexagonal, the other one is teardrop shaped. The teardrop shaped key is for the ignition switch on the handlebars, and the hexagonal one is for the battery that locks it to the frame. You can see here there's a plunger that can be turned, and it locks or secures the battery to the frame. I'm going to go ahead and install the battery now and lock it in place before I turn on the bike. And then what I'm going to do is turn on the battery power switch, and then turn on the ignition key, and there you have it. You see the screen lights up, and I have a voltage on the left hand side. I'll remove the plastic coverings from both screens so that I can clearly read the displays. Now on the left hand side you have a headlight switch. Below that you have the directionals right and left. You also have a horn. And then over on the right hand side, you have a 7-speed transmission for pedaling. And then just below the throttle is the pedal assist levels. There's 3 different levels that are about 15 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, and 32 miles an hour. This is a half twist throttle, and to cycle through the different pedal assist levels, you just simply push the button. I believe the default is pedal assist level 2, and then you hit the button once, it goes to pedal assist level 3, and then hit the button again, it goes to pedal assist 1. So that you can see here that I'm cycling through the different pedal assist levels. There's 21 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. Then I'll go to pedal assist 3 level. There we have it, 32 miles an hour. So everything checks out. I'm going to take this bike for a ride. I hope that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please leave in the comments. Thanks for watching.